Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to Nerd News today. And it's time for another action figure review.
This time, it's part of one of my favorite franchises, the Terminator 2 franchise. It's the Power Arm Terminator with phased plasma rifle.
Which isn't really like the big thing about it, because that's just like the gun accessory, but like the big thing is that it's got the giant power arm. That's really, really cool.
That is, but to be honest, I'm more excited about the fact that it's just Terminator.
Yes.
I know that might sound weird. It's the T-800. It's Arnold. That automatically just makes me happy, but the fact that his face is also partially off makes me even happier.
So yeah, this is really cool, because they're basically taking that head from another T2 released earlier. And the exciting thing for me about this is that this is basically taking their Kenner action figures and doing it in the NECA style, which they've done with the Aliens line. So growing up, I actually had the original Power Arm Terminator, and it's very, very similar to this version here. Just, it's smaller, and there's differences we'll talk about once we open it. But yeah, that was my connection with the whole T2 line, because it had an amazing toy line.
I never really knew the toys. I was a little too old for that, so clearly you can see I'm rocking the cradle.
See, you were old enough to see the movie. I was too young to be seeing it, supposedly, but...
I never saw it in theater.
Oh.
I actually didn't see it until a couple of years after it came out. But once I did, my mind was blown. I became obsessed, and I even have the making of book about it and other stuff.
It's James Cameron's true masterpiece. It should have really won Oscars.
I agree. Sort of like how Howard the Duck is George Lucas's masterpiece.
No.
Shut up!
So on the back of the box, we have a bunch of other figures that are supposedly available in this line, although some of them I don't recognize, like that John Connor on the bottom of the motorcycle.
Well, that one's a new edition.
Yeah, we haven't seen much about it yet.
I don't think I've even seen it.
We've never seen it in person yet, so I don't know what the deal is with that.
I mean, that's something that I'm actually very much aware of, but because John Connor toys are, you just don't see them.
Yeah, they've had Kenner made two, and they're basically the exact same figure. They just repainted it, so it's whatever. Yeah, but we'll see if they ever get around to actually making this guy, because I would get that.
I would totally be all over that. I feel like I might have seen it. I don't know. Anyway, hey, if you guys know anything, just comment below. Let us know, because it's hard to have Terminator toys without John Connor.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it can, because he's not that important to the
story. As long as it's not
but...
Christian Bale version of John Connor. No. So yeah, I really like the packaging, by the way. I think it reminds me a lot of the original. It looks really cool. But sadly, we're about to rip it out of the box. So
yeah, sadly.
Let's go ahead and goodbye Power Arm Terminator packaging, because it was really nice.
Oh, open.
So here he is out of it, and just so you can see how he's secured. Just one twisty tie. And I believe that is it.
Oh, I want to see that face. Let me see that face. Ooh, he has a wristwatch.
So he does.
That's kind of neat.
Well, it was the 90s. People didn't have phones yet like that. Who told them times?
Oh my god. Holy moly. This is amazing face stuff. We'll look at more in detail, but I'll let you take it out.
So here's Arnold out of the box, our T-800 Power Arm Terminator, and it's really good looking.
So cool. Oh my gosh.
Seeing it like from every angle as well. Like I didn't even know how much detail there really was in this thing until I got it out of the box.
God.
Where do we start?
So excited. Okay, you get all you think I'm really weird about this, but I just need to talk about this for a second. The texture of all of this is so cool. You feel the folds of the clothing, there are the bullet holes, his face, his half off face, the way the detail is, it's just you can feel the the ins and outs of it. Like you can see. It's so cool. And then even the back of his head. He's missing part of the back of his head. That makes me so happy. That's such a weird thing to say. I know. I don't care. This is Terminator, even though he's staring at me now, which is creepy. Make him stop. But oh my gosh, the detail that went into it feels so good. Not like in a ooh, it feels so good kind of way. It's just like it feels really good for a figure, it's so cool.
So yeah, the face is really amazing because half the face is missing. And you can see his cybernetic T-800 face. Other side's got Arnold's face. As we've showed you before, the back of the head's got the nice hole in it. Like it's a
good,
really great detail.
It's a good representation of Arnold.
I gotta say too, the colors are accurate to the original toy as well. Mm-hmm. It's a larger scale. It's more realistic. Yeah. But I mean, to transition from that Kenner toy to this is really, really great.
I know. Oh, and
I love that. As you mentioned, the bullet holes. Just a quick look at those too. Like. Really surprising detail. Did not expect to see that in there.
The detail on this is amazing. It's just like the clothing, the leather looks worn. It looks as though it's been around for a while. The boots, you have buckles, you have zippers on them. I mean, the leather vest is just amazing with the pockets and the various zippers and the different lines. I mean, it feels like somebody actually really went above and beyond to make sure that this was as movie accurate as possible.
Even though this isn't from the movie, but it's
Exactly.
it's its own kind of special thing. And it's really cool. But yeah, they recycled a few parts from the movie toys they made of T800.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's its own figure.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
I
just...
feel like the pants were the pants are pretty movie accurate.
Yeah.
Because they were leather pants and boots. Vest is different, but it's just so cool.
So Arnold comes with a few different accessories, and these are the ones that actually make it very unique to his Power Arm version. Because number one, this is an accessory. It's his arm. This is the Power Arm, and I think it's a little stiff. Let's see if it actually bends.
Yeah, which is really cool.
I don't know if it actually. I'm trying to see if it does.
It might bend right over
like,
here.
It looks like it's supposed to. There we go.
There you
It's just really stiff, as you could hear that thing snapping. But look at that. That's how his arm's supposed to be. So the original toy, he actually came with, I believe, it was 3 different arm attachments.
Okay.
So you'd pop the arm out, and put a different one in. In this case, they don't do that because it's also different functions. What they do have is number one, you've got. So yeah, this would be the just generic hand, I guess. So now you have this guy here that you pop in. And this is his claw hand, which actually does open and close.
Awesome.
So yeah, you can actually grab onto things, which I don't think the original actually grabbed onto things. I can't remember if it did or didn't.
Oh my god, it just.
But that's really cool. I like that a lot.
This is just too cool.
And yes, it does actually also rotate. So that's really cool. That's number one. Number two, in the original toy, he came with a missile launching arm. Since they can't do that anymore, he can't launch the missile, but he does have it that you could put in there instead. So now he's got a missile arm.
And now it's like we're in Total Recall, and he's gonna help drill into somebody or something.
I'm gonna drill you, sucker.
Exactly. You know where I was going with that.
And then he said, "Screw you."
Yes.
He then did something with a giant screwdriver, I guess. I don't quite know. It's the thing he said. He did say that.
He did say
He did
that.
say
but
that.
He didn't use.
Screw you.
He didn't use a screwdriver.
It's like a drill.
But he didn't use that.
Well, no, but
that's
he did say "screw you." I'm pretty sure in that
Yes,
part.
he did say it. I'm almost positive that's when he said it. That was when he was all attacked.
Here, hold his robot arm.
Oh, ooh, wow.
Because you can also put in his
Finally.
human arm. So you can have. That's not as exciting, but he has a second arm. It's just his human arm.
It comes with a wristwatch.
It's got a wristwatch, so you can tell what time it is.
in a
Arnold,
really weird place, but
it's like, Arnold, what time is it? Let me check my watch. Oh, it's
showtime.
It's showtime. Austria. Well, you get the idea.
Why?
But I like that arm a lot. It's pretty cool.
This is what we do when we get toys.
And here is his plasma rifle, which does look very nice also. And let's see if we can get this into his hands. It's such a weird shaped weapon. So you can, if you finagle it some more, I'm pretty sure you could actually have him hold it with both hands. But just for the sake of argument, so you can see it better. Here it is, just with him holding it with one hand.
That's
And
so cool.
It does fit, more or less. Looks really cool. I think with some more finagling, you actually could get it in both hands and get that finger in there.
Oh, look, the tip goes into the hole.
Weird.
Either.
But yeah, I think I prefer my Arnold with the robot arm. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this other arm out, just because it's that easy to pop in and out. I was kind of concerned about it, but
No.
it actually was
It works for
fairly simple.
Okay, go for
Would
it.
you like to try it?
Okay. One-armed Arnold.
So there he is. So it was pretty easy to put that in there, right?
Yeah, that was way easier than I expected.
Yeah, same here.
I just noticed that the strap it looks like a different different type of leather.
Yeah, it's a different type of plastic.
I
It
know.
is.
Like I said, the different textures on this are fantastic.
Face sculpt is great. Articulation, we should talk about that too. It's got your basic NECA articulation, which has gotten better. I used to not really like their bodies so much because they always look kind of slumped over. They've gotten better at that. So he does have some, but not great articulation, and NECA doesn't really usually have it. Great articulation, but you've got the swivel joint in the arm, the shoulder there, the bicep swivel, wrist swivel, the head turns left and right, and can go up and down, shoulder joints, mention. He does not have any kind of torso buck here, so that's a solid piece. But the waist does move. The legs have limited movement. But
Let's twist and shout.
like in theory, they could stretch out to the side, like we've seen with like their Ninja Turtle figures. But it's not, not the greatest. But it's all right. And knees as well. They're decent. You can get them in key poses. They can stand up straight. To get them into super dynamic poses, that's a lot tougher to do. But I think how they pose in general though is pretty nice. I kind of like them as these solid figures. And yeah, I think with the Terminator figure, he needs to be kind of like a nice, solid, powerful stance.
Yeah.
So overall, this is a superior NECA figure.
This really, really, truly is.
One of their best ones.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the favorites that I've seen in recent times. In general, I don't know, I just love it.
Yeah, this is a really, really great one. Highly recommend this figure. If you're a Terminator fan, if you're a NECA fan, Kenner fan, whatever, this hits a lot of different bases. And it's just a really good figure on its own, even if you don't have any nostalgic connection to it. Mm-hmm. This is a really, really top-of-the-line T2.
Yeah. Besides, it helps you get excited for the new Terminator movie that's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, we'll have some toys from that, I'm sure.
Oh, we better.
Yeah.
Ooh, we better.
So there's our T800 Power Arm Terminator figure spinning in infinity.
Oh, you know, he just likes to spin.
So I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
We'll see you guys next time with some more toy reviews. Bye.
No.
Oh.
No.
Bye.